Well, as much of the world is remembering former Secretary of State Colin Powell with respect and affection, one day after his death, former President Donald Trump attacked the late U.S. statesman. News 12's Tama Ponson joins us now with the details. Tama.
Well, Rich, the statement about General Powell coming barely 24 hours after his death was released by former President Trump through his Political Action Committee. His words are in stark contrast to what other former presidents said about the former four-star general.
Wow, I'm speechless, but I'm definitely not surprised.
President Trump is absolutely right.
Two people we spoke with today in Nassau giving two different reactions to this statement from former President Donald Trump about the death of former Secretary of State Colin Powell. It begins with, "Wonderful to see Colin Powell, who made big mistakes on Iraq and famously so-called weapons of mass destruction, be treated in death so beautifully by the fake news media. Hope that happens to me someday. He was a classic rhino, if even that, always being the first to attack other Republicans." The political acronym RHINO means Republican in name only. It is a disparaging term about a Republican whose politics don't conform to the party line. Trump going on to say he made plenty of mistakes, but anyway, may he rest in peace.
It's definitely not the right way to say it. He just should have said, I give my condolences.
Trump's words about Powell are in stark contrast to those of other former presidents. Former President Bush saying he was such a favorite of presidents that he earned the Presidential Medal of Freedom twice. President Obama, "Michelle and I will always look to him as an example of what America and Americans can and should be." And former President Clinton, in a joint statement with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, saying, "Colin Powell was a courageous soldier, a skilled commander, a dedicated diplomat, and a good and decent man." Tanya from Glen Cove says Trump's statement does not help with healing what she says is so much political division in the country.
When a soul passes away, it should just rest in peace and leave it at that.
The statement from former President Trump was retweeted by many people today. Now, Trump himself is banned from Twitter, so we have not heard from him about the reactions to his words about Powell. Rich?